Florida lawmakers are working to expand a program that helps families pay for swim lessons. That bill is making its way through committees, and 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow is following it closely. Emerald, this has become a very popular idea.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. The Florida Department of Health told me it got more than 18,000 applications the first year these vouchers were available. And while it only planned to give out 3,500 of these vouchers, grants did boost that number to more than 4,900. Now, right now, it's only available to kids 4 and younger, but lawmakers now want to raise the age limit to 7.
Drowning is the #1 cause of death among Florida kids, and swimming instructions targeted at the appropriate age level can make a big difference.
Now, I spoke with one of the providers, Kimbrielle Finch. She gives lessons here in St. Pete, and what makes her stand out is her mission, not only to teach kids about swim safety, but adults as well. And a big part of that has to do with breaking stigmas within the African-American community when it comes to swimming. And the numbers don't lie. 64% of Black children cannot swim, and 37% of Black adults cannot either. And these are, of course, staggering statistics, as research shows African-Americans have some of the highest drowning rates in the entire country.
So many barriers play a part, whether it's transportation, accessibility, as well as just that generational fear. Our grandparents were taught to stay away from the pool. Our family members before them were taught to stay away from water. So it's always been this security thing to just stay away from water.
It's really crazy, Emerald, when you think about the fact that we're just surrounded by water, right?
Yes.
And she mentioned that this is generational. What's the background on that?
Well, for a long time, there were a lot of laws and customs that restricted African Americans from using most pools and beaches in our area. And you've probably heard of sit-ins, right? You know, we hear of that in the civil rights movement. But we had wait-ins here. So that was all to integrate places like Lido Beach in Sarasota and Spa Beach in St. Pete. Now, I spoke with some of the people who participated in those wait-ins. And I also had a longer conversation with Kimbrielle about the impact of beach and pool segregation and what it still has to do with the African-American community today. Now, we also talked with her about her push to educate families about resources like Florida's Swim Voucher Program. And we put it all together in our brand new streaming special, Take Me to the Water. It's a must watch, and you can see it right now on the free 10 Tampa Bay Plus app. In studio, I'm Emerald Morrow.